I never heard of a ban or an ordinance saying that you can't have a certain breed.
This woman gets to keep her pet, why it took changing decades-old rules in Waunakee. The pit bull ban had been on the books since the 80s until one Waunakee neighbor pushed for change. Good evening, I'm Eric Franke.
And I'm Michelle Lee. First tonight at 10, the breed will be allowed back into the village. New at 10, the night team's Dannika Lewis sat down with the owner who spurred on this dog debate.
And she is one happy owner tonight. Kelly Lappin says she had no idea she wasn't allowed to have a pit bull, but all it took was one call and one visit from police to figure it out and then fight it. Kelly Lappin's love for the Packers comes second.
Hi, Clay.
To her love for Clay Matthews.
You could tell he's not a vicious dog.
Someone who thought he might be called the police on the pit bull and his bark. And just 9 months after bringing Clay home, Lappin had 20 days to get rid of him.
He was breaking my heart because Clay's not just my pet. He's my family member.
And a best friend to Brandy, Lappin's other pup.
I've never been able to understand how you judge a dog by its breed. It doesn't make sense to me.
Lappin's push for pits made its way to the Waunakee Village Board and met some opposition.
This breed was bred to kill.
Putting their own opinions of pit bulls aside, trustees voted to erase anything in the ordinance that banned the breed.
It widens the spectrum to approach all different breeds of dogs in what they consider and removes some other limitations that otherwise hindered our ability to enforce it in the past.
Under the new rules, the chief can consider a pet's entire history of vicious behavior, not just the last year, when deciding on an appropriate punishment. It also allows officers to respond to animal attacks anywhere, including on an owner's property.
Can you catch? Good boy.
Her furry little linebacker shakes, but can't speak. Translating tail wags, Lappin can guess what Clay would say.
Don't judge me for what other dogs do. Judge me for who I am, and he's just a big old sweet puppy dog.
Now, one question tossed around a good deal tonight. How would the village really distinguish a pit bull from another breed? And could trying to do that put them face to face with some legal trouble? One of the reasons a lot of the trustees swayed that way. With this approval, trustees said they will be asking the police chief to use a heavy hand with this ordinance and administer more serious penalties than the $50 minimum. The new rules will go into effect next week.
A lot of people certainly talking about it tonight on Facebook. Thanks, Dannika.